Hello everybody, and welcome to Quarantined Cooking with Bill. Today, we're going to be making bacon and eggs at none other than 3:30 in the afternoon. So, here's some things that we're working with today. Obviously, we have some eggs, bacon, of course, and then cheese if you're interested, and then salt and pepper, and a little bit of garlic. So, let's go ahead and get started. First step, which I have already done, is to wash your hands. It's especially important in this time, so wash your hands. The stove's already going. It's just faster if I started it before we started. This is actually, just a fun fact, this is an induction stove. So it's not gas, it's electrical, but it's not what you're thinking of an electric stove. It's induction, so it uses the power of electromagnets, and it's faster than gas, so it can boil water faster. It's pretty cool. Anyways, so let's go ahead and we'll open up our bacon. Now I'm using a cast iron stove, which I think works the best, but if you don't have cast iron, you don't have to use it. Obviously, it's just a skillet. All right, so once you have the bacon open, you can go ahead and I usually get 2 or 3 slices of bacon. And I'm actually not gonna put them on the stove yet, because I want the skillet to be nice and hot when I put them on. So we'll go ahead and do 3 slices today. Cool. Now it's getting there. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off my hands. Oh, my dog is in the kitchen. What's up, Birdie? So, how's everyone's quarantine going? While we're waiting for this to heat up. Everyone going good? Healthy? Staying healthy? Good. Let me know in the comments. All right, I don't know if this is 100% ready yet, but we're just gonna go ahead and, oh yes. I'm gonna go put this on. We love that little sizzle. And it's okay that it's a little bit bigger than the pan because the bacon will shrink, so. This is actually gonna go really fast. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and get the bacon out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and crack our eggs into a bowl. Throw this away. Wonderful. Let me rinse this off. Okay, so I'm gonna use a fork for this next part. You can use anything really, it's just I'm gonna get a little pinch of garlic. Yeah, that looks good. And I'm also gonna mix in just a little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. Actually, I like pepper, so. Then, you're just gonna whisk it up. And I'm actually gonna go ahead, and now that that's done and ready to go, I'm gonna pepper my bacon. Not something you have to do, it's just a preference thing. And to be honest with you, the pepper doesn't stick too well, but I think it adds a little bit of flavor. My hands are wet and the pepper keeps sticking in my hand. All right. So let me set this to the side. Now I'm gonna use some tongs. I'm just gonna flip it over. And you're gonna flip it quite a few times just to evenly cook it. And I find that when you add the pepper on the raw bits, it sticks a little bit better. Add a little bit more flavor to it. So while this is technically a little bit cooked, we're just gonna, well, that's fine. We're gonna add a little bit of pepper. All right, and now it's just kind of a waiting game while we wait for this to cook. But the eggs part is gonna go very quickly because what we're gonna do is, you might be used to using butter or oil or pan to cook your eggs in whenever you put it on the skillet, but in this case, the bacon is already lubricating our skillet with oil, or grease. So we'll just use the bacon grease for that case. Let me go ahead and get a plate ready, because once again, once the eggs go in, everything happens very quickly, because the skillet is also really hot. Let me turn up the heat a little bit. So right now I'm about medium-high on the temperature. If you can see this, it says 7. It's 7 out of 10 on my skillet, but it's about medium-high. So the vent that you use for like smoke and stuff. Here's one of the meshes for it. They would get really greasy, obviously, because it's where the grease is flying up. So I took it off and then I put the GoPro inside. So it's a little bit interesting. All right. People love to hear people talk while they're cooking, but I'm not very good at that, if you can tell. You know, I might make a video on how to make kombucha. I might, because I make kombucha, you didn't know. That might be an interesting episode. Yeah. Let me know if you're interested in me making a video about how to make kombucha. Because, I mean, I will. And then what else am I going to do with my time? Alright, let's see where we are. Oh, we're getting somewhere. We're getting actually pretty close on these. It doesn't might not look like it, but things start happening very quickly. I like to press down and just kind of make sure I'm getting all these like fatty parts like this right here. And then I know to cook that area on this side as well. You want to keep flipping them because you don't want to cook just one side too much, because then it's like, oh, this side's good now, let me flip it over. And then while the other side, one side might be cooked, when you flip it, by the time you're done, it's going to be burned. So you just want to keep flipping it and evenly cooking it. And yeah. So now this piece looks done. So we're just going to shake off a little bit of grease and boom, voila, on our plate. And this one looks pretty done as well. They act a little bit floppy, like this, you can probably tell, but it looks pretty cooked, and it will. It'll be crispy once it gets off. I want to get this part cooked a little bit more. Okay, that's good enough. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off. Ooh, that hit my hand, that was pretty hot. All right, we're gonna whisk up our eggs one more time, make sure they're all nice and even. And then you're gonna get your spatula or whatever you're using and just pour it right in. And you're gonna immediately just start mixing them around, because as you can probably tell, they're cooking very, very quickly. Awesome. Just gonna mix it around. It smells fantastic. And you can really make sure, if you want, you can move them over in that little piles of grease. And I'm actually going to turn the skillet off because we're pretty much done. Oh, there go my tongs. All right. And then we're going to pull that off the heat, even though you don't see any heat. These things are really cool. So there's a circle here, and that's the element. And when you turn on that element, it actually doesn't heat up the parts of the element where the skillet's not on, because the skillet is magnetic. So you can touch parts of the element you can touch parts of the circle, I should say, that the skillet's not on, and it won't be hot at all. It'll just feel like it's off because it only heats up the parts that the skillet's on. So once you have all your eggs, you can let this aside to cool, and then you can enjoy your nice, beautiful meal. If you don't find this visually appealing, I can assure you it is flavor and taste fulfilling. So 3 strips of bacon and beautiful eggs. Very beautiful, very quick, very easy, and very good. So actually, I'll go ahead and taste it for y'all. Fantastic. And then, beautiful. I think bacon tastes so much better when you cook it on a pan. So yeah, there you go. There's the first quarantined cooking with Bill. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what other foods I should cook for y'all, and or how to make kombucha and stuff. Also, if you want to say hi to my dog, here is Birdie. Hello, sweet girl. Oh, okay. All right. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, do all that, and let me know what else you want to see. I'll make whatever. All right. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay healthy. See y'all later.